I want you to take a look at the map behind me. We've highlighted the state of Indiana. Here you can see that plainly in red. That is a state where many of us know, all of us know, of course, that marijuana usage is illegal. We're broadening it out to the entire nation. Other states in red, you can see also that is where marijuana use is legal. What I want you to focus on next are the blue states. That is where marijuana use is legal for medical purposes only. Next, the green states. That is where marijuana use is fully legal. But especially focus here, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois. It's the states around Indiana where marijuana use is fully legal. So our questions to the candidates tonight is this: do you support legalizing marijuana use in Indiana, either medical or recreational or both? Ms. McCormick.
Yes, so 80% of the Hoosiers, I hear you, and we released our common sense cannabis plan where we made it clear that we would start out with medical use, have a commission, get the medical use, get a well-regulated industry so we are not sloppy with it. We can learn from other states who have implemented what they did well, what they did not do well, making sure that law enforcement is at the table for those conversations so it is a very inclusive conversation to hear their concerns. There are a lot of opportunities with this from the medical piece, because I've talked to a lot of Hoosiers that are wanting that option for the medical treatment in which they deserve and which they want. The other piece of that is then moving right into adult use. It is a conservative estimate, $177 million that we're leaving on the table when we are an island, as you saw on the map, with everyone around us who is legalizing. Everyone in Indiana is already using. So not everyone, but a lot of people in Indiana are using. So we also need to be cognizant of its hundreds, if not thousands of jobs that are on the line.
Okay. Ms. McCormick, thank you. Mr. Rainwater, we turn to you for the same question.
So, fellow Hoosiers, first of all, we have well-regulated tobacco, alcohol, and prescription pharmaceuticals here in the state of Indiana already. We don't need to expand government. We don't need a new commission. We don't need new regulations. We can make cannabis in all forms, medicinal and recreational, legal right now. There's been plenty of study done. As we pointed out, states around us have already done that work, and we have been talking about this for a long time. If legislators are not prepared, that is their fault, and we should probably replace them. We should make this legal now, and as governor, I would make sure that all nonviolent criminal cannabis-related offenses are expunged. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Rainwater, thank you. Mr. Braun, same question to you. Where do you stand on legalizing marijuana?
Well, there's no doubt about it. Look at the map. It's cascading across the country. And at some point, when you're surrounded by 4 states, 3 of whom have actually probably one, I think Ohio is in the process of legalizing recreational, you're going to have to address it seriously. I've huddled up with law enforcement, been endorsed by the Fraternal Order of Police, been endorsed by the State Trooper Alliance, and many sheriffs. I'm going to listen to them carefully because whatever we do, they're going to be the ones that are going to have to enforce it or put up with the issues around it if you don't get it correct. So I think the time is ripe that we look at it seriously. Medical marijuana has got a lot of attributes to it. I think that's going to happen. That'd be something I'll seriously consider. Again, I'll listen to law enforcement. When it comes to recreational, that's going to cascade across the country as well. I'll think about that. Medical marijuana, I think we're probably ready for it.
Mr. Braun, thank you. Ms. McCormick, I see your hand is up. Same question to you.
Yeah, Mr. Rainwater mentioned the commission, and the commission is incredibly important to get that well-regulated industry right. We still don't have that established for hemp-related products, so we need to make sure that we're doing our due diligence and this is rolled out in a way that it can be successful. That's why we would take those steps in order to make that necessary push into adult use after medical. The other piece, too, I just have to say it's so interesting to hear Republicans say that they would listen to law enforcement on this, because we certainly didn't do that on permitless carry.
Okay. Ms. McCormick, thank you. Candidates, thank you for your answers.